I put some ice on my wrist at the scale in the bank. Walking inside of the spot and they do what I say. Popping a bottle of bubble and call it a day. None of these niggas are getting inside of my way. Keeping a couple of winners inside of the fray. I'm pushing the pedal until I can face to the grave. Push. Look at the bucket that driving it look like a tray. None of these bitches are getting a piece of the pay. Break. Counting the paper, I stacking it till it get lean. Buying the clothes that you only can see on the screen. All these clothes, bro. Washing the money, I keep all the packages clean. Hanging with shooters and savages, acting so mean. Hanging with shooters and savages, acting so mean. Buying a building and making it part of the scene. Wiping the surface and giving the metal a sheen. Feeding the birds and I treat everyone like a queen. Moving through traffic, I never go stop at a green. I stop at you, I'll fake this patient. Tucking the metal inside of the side of my hip. Watching the water, I let every single drop drip. Buying a ticket, I think that I go on a trip. Watching the handle and never go letting it slip. Giving the token, I never go giving the tip. Catching the body, you're making the definite skip. Giving the order, I think that I tell them to rip. Giving the lip and I let every single one zip. I put some ice on my wrist till it stay in the big. Walkers inside the spot and they do what I say. Popping a bottle of bubbly and call it a day. None of these niggas I get in the side of my way. Keeping a couple of winners inside of the freight. Pushing the pedal until I can fade to the grave. Look at the bucket I drive and it look like a tray. None of these bitches I get in a piece of the pay. Pockets a bucket, they looking like some of the blocks. Taking a couple of minutes to wind up the clocks. Moving through alleys, I avoided one of the cops. Selling the word till it get to the very last drops. Checking the water, I think that I saw the ops. Giving the orders before every single one stops. Flipping the weight and together up all of the crops. Living the life and I take it up onto the top. Pulling the screens in the air like I own all the lot. Checking the mirror and knowing I don't give a fuck. Hitting the target, I shoot at the side of the box. Driving a load in the back of a big yellow truck. Stuck in the mud and I never get all of it stuck. Hitting the drain and I never go giving the puck. Living the rough and I never go dealing with muck. Pulling the lever and letting the barrel go tuck. I put some ice on my wrist just to stay in the bed. Walkers inside the spot and they do what I say. Popping a bottle of bubbly and call it a day. None of these niggas I get in the side of my way. Keeping a couple of runners inside of the freight. Pushing the pedal until I can fade to the grave. Look at the bucket I drive and it look like a tray. None of these bitches I get in a piece of the pay.